Last summer, the big trade in the NBA sent Kevin Garnett from the Timberwolves to the Celtics. And while the move raised hopes of a championship in Boston, what it meant for Minnesota was that it was time to rebuild. They received 5 players in the trade, but the one they were counting on the most was Al Jefferson. And so far, he's lived up to all the expectations. Al has become one of the league's best young big men, and he's taken over as the new face of the Timberwolves.
The number one thing about going into my room is always a surprise to see how nice the hotel gonna be, you know what I mean? Especially if it's a hotel you ain't never been to before.
Staying in luxury hotels is still a thrill for a young man who grew up living in a trailer in his grandmother's backyard in tiny Prentice, Mississippi.
I remember I was 5 years old and I wasn't able to pick up a real basketball, so I had to use a volleyball or a little soccer ball to play basketball and try to bounce it. Where I'm from, all my family stayed on one road, so all my cousins, we all grew up together, a lot of us, so we didn't have nothing to do but to play sports. My grandma used to get up every morning around 6, cook breakfast for everybody, and I used to get up with her. But I'm going on the basketball court before the sun come out, around 7:38, it get real hot. So I used to go out there and just play by myself all the time.
Jefferson's hard work paid off when he was chosen 15th overall by the Boston Celtics in the 2004 draft.
My rookie year, things went good for me. Got a chance to experience the playoff a little bit.
Classic example, how a veteran bumps a young fella off the table to get taped.
Leader was hyping me up, saying, well, Al gonna be the guy next year, my second year. So I went home. I didn't work as hard as I should have worked. I kind of slacked up a little bit. I got with the training camp. First day of training camp, I twist my ankle. I had a bad ankle sprain the first day. Doc Rivers, he had me on the starting 5, and I twist my ankle, so I felt like I let him down, let myself down. And then once I got myself back together, I twist my ankle again, and it kind of ended my season.
Elbow down.
That summer, Al was serious about getting in shape, and he was ready to make an impact in his 3rd season in the league.
Then that final year, I had a great year, and I'm kind of glad that happened to me. Let me know I haven't made it yet. I got to continue to work.
Guarantee you, players around the NBA taking notice of Big Al Jefferson.
Jefferson emerged as a rising star for the Celtics last season. His performance gave a hint of a bright future, but it just wouldn't be in Boston.
Being traded for Kevin Garnett, it was just, I looked at it like just a sign of respect. For Kevin Mchale to trade one of the top players in his league for me, I just think, that was an honor.
Hey, mama.
So when I got here, it was just real easy to come and click with everybody because I knew him already.
Reporting live, I got Al Jefferson holding the camera. Yeah.
That's one thing about this team. We full of fun. We gonna have a good time.
Good looking, both sides. One. You gotta get the other side too now. They don't want to see the other side. They ain't ready for the other side yet.
Al Jefferson has been Superman for the Timberwolves this season.
As much success as he has had during this part of the season, he still wants more. And he also knows that he's got a lot of work to do in order to get there, and he's willing to do it.
Good, Al, good.
Al has become one of the most dominant big men in the NBA, but he's still an avid student of the game, and he's learning from one of the best, Hall of Famer Kevin Mchale.
Al's got great instincts on the post, and so it's easy to work with him. He's been just delightful to be around. I mean, I can't tell you how receptive he is and how he wants to work. He actually seeks you out after every practice and says, let's get a little work in.
He helped me out a lot. There's things that he'll see in the game, and the next day he can't wait to get to practice. I could look in his face and tell he got something to show me. He got something to tell me.
Get a little pump fake, and then right straight through back underneath him.
Jefferson has developed rather nicely in a Timberwolves uniform. What did you say?
And the Jefferson game. I really like Jefferson. I mean, he is a workhorse.
I always believe you take care of your game gonna take care of you. God told me that a long time ago. So why not work on your game? Why not become the best player you could be? Why not be the one that when you retire from the NBA, people talk about you and use you for an example? That's my goal. When I leave this league, I want to be remembered.